Whew, okay. Let's get this thing done, Tarnished. Greetings, Tarnished. FiOth here, and in this vid I'm gonna show you how to beat Malenia, Blade of Miquella, the most get good boss we've ever had in a Souls game. This one I think came as an answer from Mr. Miyazaki for the backlash of Yorm, the giant in Dark Souls 3, where we had the poster boy get decimated by an unupgraded sword and a mostly co-op oriented fight if you followed Sigmar's quest. So they went full throttle in this one and make pretty much the toughest boss in all of Soulsborne history. She is insanely powerful, guys. She doesn't have a huge health pool, she doesn't have the highest poise, but she is nimble, deadly, has a move that pretty much can take you out of the fight in 2 seconds, and you can pretty much not parry her. She recovers from your parry attempts. She doesn't deal damage if you successfully parry, but you are not open to a counter blow either. So it's a very even fight. If you get greedy for a sec, you're dead, and she has life still. Let her hit you a couple of times and she will heal back, and even if you block, she will heal back. So we will start with the build here. This is my Arcane Ranger build, pretty much perfected. Moonveil plus 10, Magic Uchi plus 25. I'm using the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman that you get from this dungeon. It gives you enormous boost to physical damage defense. Pearl Drake Talisman plus 2 for non-physical damage reduction. Cerulean Amber Medallion plus 2 for more FP, and the Green Turtle Talisman for faster regeneration of my stamina. Now, this will require you to summon Ash unless you are insanely good or you're trying to do it in co-op, and I wouldn't suggest you try to do it in co-op because her health pool goes through the roof and she will kick your butt. To be watching this vid, I suppose you're not the greatest Soulsborne player that ever lived. So which one of the ashes is the best idea? I went with Mimic Tier when I played this battle, and this is my suggestion for every capable melee build. Okay, the Mimic Tier will have a huge health pool and it will deal damage in accordance to what you're using. Malenia is weak to bleed, so using Uchi on any other weapon that has the blood effect on it is a good idea. Direct blows might not get her health down very quick, but the bleed proc damage blast that you get will help you tremendously. I will talk about spellcasters after I'm done with the main build. So for the stats, 130 build, I stopped here. There's talk that the meta might move to 150, we'll see then. For now, 42 vigor, 24 mind, 24 endurance, 12 strength, 18 dexterity, 17 intelligence, 10 faith, 10 arcane. It was still a bit much. I'm gonna break down the fight step by step and I'm gonna tell you what to watch out for, but this fight cannot be trivialized with like Azur's Comet because he's very mobile. For my armor, I'm using the Navy Hood that increases mind and Bligh's armor. I went for scaled gauntlets here. This you get for the Volcano Manor questline, but you don't really need them. Like, it was a small differentiation in stats for a little differentiation in the weight required, so I just min-maxed. It's not important. For your Wondrous Physique, have Stone Barb Cracked Tier temporarily makes stuns break easier, and Opaline Hard Tier for temporarily boosting all your damage reduction. This will come into play in the second part of your fight. I have to stress it, guys, you do not have to have my build to expect success from this fight, okay? You do not need to be FiOth 2.0. You need a build that's robust, can take a hit in melee range, and you have bleed. I strongly suggest bleed, guys. Bleed will make this that much easier. We're gonna move on with the breakdown with the fight, and then I'm gonna give you a suggestion for spellcasters. I am not sure about the viability if you don't have high DPS, but if you can burst here down and you have this Ash summoned, it will surely help you a lot. So let's get into the fight proper. Have your Mimic or any of the chosen Ash ready. In Mimic's case, it will take away 660 of your HP, summon it and heal right away. She's always at the middle of the arena there, so it's fine. She's not gonna attack you right away or throw anything at you. Let the summon go in first and pull the aggro. As you can see here, I'm hitting a couple of attacks and then I'm going away. Her swings are very wide. You might go in for an attack like here and get hit, although the summon is her primary target. Now this is very important. If you break her stance like you see here, do not go for the crit. Slice and dice here so you build up your bleed proc. If you summoned Mimic Tear will also proc bleed, so keep attacking instead for doing that one crit. Now this is very important. When she jumps up in the air, she's about to do her waterfall combo. This is huge. Even if you are the tankiest build that's ever existed, even if you're a Havelosaurus from Dark Souls 2, this is going to tear you to ribbons. Here, the target was the Mimic and I survived. The solution to this is not panic rolling. When you see her jump, run away. You will be able to evade the two first combo chains and then roll for the last. Be careful, because even after she's finished with her animations, like you see here, a whirlpool of slashes like so will be created afterwards, and this can still damage you. She'll be open for a split second after this, so counterattack to deal some damage. Now this grab, we have to stand in for a second. As you can see, she's 50% HP right now. She grabbed my Mimic, threw it up, penetrated it with a long schlong, and she stole like 15% of her total health pool. If she grabs you, you're probably dead. So be on the lookout always for that grab. She doesn't kid around with that stuff. Be very, very careful or the fight will be over in an instant. Now if she continues using her short combos, you're lucky. Her short combos are nothing to write home about. She will heal for minute amounts of HP, and her low poise makes it easy for you to follow through and break her stance and attack her for large damage. After her first bar is done, she will transform and always perform this. Roll away, and roll away again, and stay away from this orange bud, because running in there will build Scarlet Rot very, very quickly and damage you for a shitload of HP. She seems to be taking and dealing more damage in this phase. I'm not sure about the taking part, but she's surely dealing more damage. She will jump in the air and has two attacks that she can perform instead of just the one that she had in the first phase, like you can see here. She might do this Bud Comet that you see here, or she might do the Waterfall again. Here I was greedy for just a couple seconds and I got Scarlet Rot, but she was low and the Mimic was there, managed to land a couple of attacks, and we came out victorious. As you can see, it was sweaty as fuck, but we got it done in the end. Upon victory, you will be rewarded with her deactivated rune. I'll have a vid at the end of this one showing how you can go and reactivate it. I hope this breakdown will help you guys. I'm gonna give you some pointers now if you're using a spellcaster, but all in all, as you probably understand, this is gonna take a few attempts. So for my spellcasting friends and need intervention here, I suggest you use Black Knife Teak or Tish. Now, she requires 132 FP to summon, which is a lot. Like, with everything equipped, I have 137 just for one summon. But she has a couple of very good things going for her. First and foremost, she's very mobile, so she will be relatively safe from the boss's attacks when she's moving around and teleporting and all that. She has a slam attack that will pin the boss to the ground, and Malenia can be damaged even when she's lying on her back. And a charge attack that if it hits, it will ravage her health for over 1000 HP in the span of a few seconds. Malenia doesn't have the heaviest health pool in the game. She's not like a dragon, okay? She's not like the clergyman. She doesn't have a huge health pool. The thing is, the lifesteal and her ability to burst you down very, very quickly. So if Tish can take aggro, she can keep you out of harm's way enough for you to burst her with powerful incantations or magic. Hope it helps, guys. This was very challenging for me. Although the fight I depicted was pretty clean, I had to make a few attempts and I didn't use a Great Rune Arc. I highly recommend you use a Great Rune Arc to activate your Great Rune. Pick one of your choice except for Mog. Mog is tied to PvP invasion, so that's not gonna help you very much. And please let me know what results you managed to get in the comment section below. It's been FiOth, guys. Hope this helped you. Sub, like, and share for more. Come by the streams and say hi. I would love to have you there. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection. Cheers.